delicious, amazing, incredible, fantastic, razzle-dazzle, beautiful, magnificent, magical, masterful coach. Yes, you. And I'm here to share with you deep, powerful insights. Look, this is not even MCC stuff. This is deeper. This is more powerful. This is about being in this present moment. Look, it's a core competency. It's a critical component of our coaching, and it just goes so much deeper. And the more that I dig into this, and the more that I work with coaches on presence, how to be present. Well, first off, we all know how to be present. We just don't know that we know how to be present. We're going to get to that in just a second. So, first off, let's talk about what we're talking about when we talk about being present. Okay? First off, oh man, too many things are flying in my head. It's hard for me to be present in this moment because there's so much richness here. So, I really want to clarify that distinction. You've probably seen on previous videos. You probably have picked it up from other experiences talking with me, or you may even know this yourself. But here's the simple distinction of what present is. Being present is having your attention and your focus and your energy right here in this moment now, right now, and right now, and right now, and right now. Now, this is all great in theory, but there is a landslide of challenge that makes it difficult for you, the coach, to be present to your client. Kind of. So as I said, it's a critical core competency. It's a critical skill. And here's where the problem lies. You are human. Your human design, I've mentioned this in so many different places, you may have heard it, but let's remember your human prime directive, number one job, and nothing else matters, is just survive. That's all that you're here to do, is just survive. And that survival human part of you, this is not a bad thing, because your entire life has been all about surviving and moving forward and protecting and taking care of bad things and fixing problems and handling problems and avoiding problems and rerouting problems and being nice and being good and being safe and being careful and being friendly and being delightful and being fun and being cautious and being adventurous and being proactive and being all those assertive. All of those skills and tools and qualities and characteristics that you've developed along the way are strategies to help you survive. Just help you survive. That's it. Now, there's also another part of you that's all about thriving, about savoring the richness of the moment, about the richness and the magic and the majesty of life, about enjoying and loving and discovering and exploring and connecting and creating. You know that part well, of course you do. So every single moment of your life has been this conflict, this dance, this back and forth, give and take over, and who's in charge now between the surviving human. Okay, we got to be careful. We got to stay nice. We got to be safe. Okay, watch out. Careful. Let's anticipate problems. Remember that bad thing that happened before? Well, we certainly don't want to happen again. Ooh, I discovered now if I am acting and behaving in this way, this keeps me alive and I survive. These are our default behavior patterns. These are our habits. These are our personality traits. These are everything that we've developed along the way to just freaking stay alive. That's it. And there's the dance of stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. But there's the other part that keeps grabbing back to no. We're more here than just to stay alive. We're here to thrive. We're here to be in this moment. We're here to explore and discover and create. Life is magical. Life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. Life is a gift. And then the human goes, no, 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 we have to be safe. We have to be careful. No, it's beautiful and wonderful. Let's go into this. Let's stay. Let's love. This is your entire life. Every single day of your entire life. Mine, yours, your clients. Now, this points to the challenge that we have in being present, because that human part of us cannot be present. It can't. It cannot be present. It's constantly remembering and reflecting on past events in order to identify what is good and safe and what is bad and dangerous. That is, the human is constantly assessing and evaluating, oh my goodness, okay, this is what happened, and this is what I felt, and this is what did, and this is what occurred, and this is what it was, and luckily I'm still alive, so how do I not have that happen again? That's all that their human is doing, is focusing on the past and focusing on the future to prevent nasty, ugly, horrible, bad things from happening. Your human is constantly looking at past as reference and looking at future to protect from. Your human job every single day. And present cannot exist. You get that? The human doesn't get and live and exist in presence. The human is constantly future, 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 past, 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 future, 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 past, past, past. That's it. Now, let's flip the side over. That powerful part of you, that gorgeous, delicious, majestic, savoring, loving life, the gift of life. The richness, the value, the discovery, the exploration, the savoring of life. You have millions, billions, trillions of moments that are all about that part of you. Think about all those moments when suddenly you weren't surviving, whether it was when you first fell in love, not when you started getting afraid, oh, what if this, what if that, but just that feeling of love. That when you just had that amazing meal. I mean, let's be simple, right? You just bit into this fantastic hamburger or this delicious pasta or this fantastic, wonderful, succulent drink. You tasted something amazing. In those moments when you suddenly are struck and you're out in the middle of nature and you suddenly see a little animal scurrying by and you're so caught up in this, or you see the sunset and the color just shifts to that perfect shade and combination of colors. You're sitting there and you suddenly smell the delicate perfume of flowers, or you suddenly get this horrible smell, like, oh my goodness, what a horrible smell. But you're caught up into this, like, wow, what is that? That is such an amazing smell. Or you're just listening to music. You're just sitting back, letting the sounds of the birds twittering, the wind blowing. You're with somebody and you allow your emotions to just be present, especially that love. We have present moments all over the place. You have a lifetime of being present, not doing presence, being present. Big difference. And now the challenge that happens is look at any moment where you were just savoring and loving and just letting life wash through you. You weren't assessing it. You weren't making big meanings. You weren't identifying, oh my goodness, this is good, this is bad. Ooh, I have to watch out. I have to protect. I have to get more of it. How do I get more? How do I get less? How do I this and that? We start analyzing. The human jumps in and starts analyzing whatever it is that we're experiencing to determine good, bad. If it's good, how do I get more? Because that's good. That helps me survive. And if it's bad, how do I get less and prevent it? Because that's survive. Notice all the analyzing and assessing that hijacks this present moment. Go ahead. I'm not going to time it now because that'll just add more time, but as a simple exercise, set the timer. I challenge you for 5 minutes. Set the timer for 5 minutes and try your best to immerse yourself into an experience. Now, I don't care what it is. Take a cup of coffee and just sip the coffee and just allow yourself to fall into the flavors. Or maybe look at your coffee mug and just notice if there's an image on it or if it's blank and plain, but just notice all the different hues and shades and the light glistening off and notice the shapes and the contours, and then go into it deeper and see if you can see the texture or the smoothness or whatever it is, and just allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into the experience. Or if you smell the coffee, smell what are all the combinations of scents and odors. It's not just coffee, it's all the multiple. If you can just sort of mentally start separating and pulling apart the different senses and the different notice the scents and the odors that are combining together to create coffee. Or even just listen to the sound of the room. If there's something in the distance. And don't analyze, just notice. If you hear a car going off in the distance, what are all the sounds in the car? Pull it apart. See if you can identify the 5, the 10, the 20 different sounds that are actually combined in there. Anything is fair game. And all this is just allowing your mind to get out of past and future and analyzing and assessing and good, bad, right, wrong. By the way, you're going to probably start wondering, oh my goodness, how much time is in this? 5 minutes? Did I miss the dinger? How much gives you? That's just human jumping in. You may start to have your mind start going, am I doing this right? I think I am. I don't know. I mean, I could be doing it right. Human just jumped in. It's not bad or wrong. It's just noticing. And then thank your human and let your powerful you come back and go back into this moment. Analyzing and assessing and evaluating good, bad, right, wrong, safe, danger is human. The powerful you just explores and savors. What's that? Ooh, what's that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I notice this. I see this. I feel this. I taste this. I smell this. Your senses are constantly pulling you into this moment. Whatever you're hearing, seeing, smelling, touching, tasting is pulling you into this moment, and your human keeps pulling you out. So, the whole concept of you must always be present to your client is an absolute ridiculous, full of crap statement. Now, it is important that you're constantly pursuing, you're constantly focusing, you're constantly opening and shifting back into this present moment so that whatever your client says, you're responding and with them in this moment, and then the next moment, and then the next moment. And that is a wonderful place to be. I know you have experienced it. And then you've experienced when it drops. and you remember the thing the client said, or, oh, I have to take and focus on that. Oh, and okay, so I think we're going to go here. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just recognize that in that moment when you've broken out of this present moment, coaching gets a lot harder. But being in this present moment, and then this one, and what's here in this one? Oh, I'm noticing something's here. Something changed, something's different. What's here? I don't need to analyze the past. What was that? Wait a minute, what made that change? Why? Let's analyze it. No. What's here? The client does all the analyzing and assessing. Let them do that job. And they will go to their past and their future. And that's okay, as long as you keep them tethered in some little bit of way to right now. That is your tremendous power coach. The infinite, amazing, majestic power of right now. In its incredible space. Our humans are uncomfortable. They can't handle it because there's nothing to protect and survive right now because you're here. The human can't handle that. The human can't understand that. No, I have to protect. I have to survive. I have to make sure everything's okay. I have to get more of this so it's all good and I'm liked and I'm safe and I have to protect. It's not, it doesn't exist in this present moment. Your human doesn't know what to do. Your powerful you absolutely lives in this moment, every single moment. All right. Hope this makes sense. Oh, it's so rich and delicious. It's not easy, but with practice, we start to learn to let go. And I know you've experienced that in your coaching. We start to let go of that human part and we start to step more powerfully into that powerful you. Wait a minute. I don't need to figure this out. I don't need to survive right now. I don't need to assess and figure out and understand. I want to be here. And then choose. And stay as long as you can. And then when you get pulled out, recognize it, notice it, and then go back. I hope you've been present enough for this video. Yeah, I've been talking good 18 minutes or so. I know that your attention has wandered. I know that your brain is trying to assess, well, all right, so how do I do this? What do I do? How do I do this? Absolutely, of course. Mine has been doing it here as much as I'm present here. I'm also double tracking and triple tracking and assessing and evaluating and, ooh, did I say that right? And oh my goodness, I just had a little hiccup burp thing or whatever it is. And ooh, is that right? Is that good? Oh my goodness, how should I? How dare I? Oh, what's happening in the room around me? Oh, look at this. All the books are this and all of this and that. And did I say that right? And did I say enough? And did I forget everything? My brain is constantly going back there. And it's okay. Because as much as we go away, we always get to come back to this moment. There will always be this moment. We just have to remember it's right here, waiting for you to step into it. And I'll see you in the next moment, in the next video. And until then, happy, beautiful, present, majestic, delicious, savoring, in the moment coaching. Bye-bye.